Welcome back everyone, Oz here. Now before we move on to the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Before we move on to that title card that I usually have in there, I just wanted to say thank you for 200 subscribers. I was gonna actually say thank you for 100 in this video, but the channel growth has been phenomenal and I cannot thank you guys enough. And anyways, enough of me being sappy, let's get back to the video. And today we are taking a look at r/MurderedByWords. Who will be the next star of The Bachelor? Our ranking? I have a sneaking suspicion that the next Bachelor will be a dark-haired, square-headed white man with stubble and a more-on-top haircut that inexplicably cost $85. Meet Graydon, Braden, Traden, and Okaden. If you cheat on your girl once a month, only 12 out of 365 days, you still get a 97% faithful. That's an A+. Actually, if you read the syllabus, getting caught cheating results in an automatic 0%. First official H1Z1 tourney? First. First official PUBG tourney? First. First official Fortnite tourney? First. First official Apex tourney? First. Person to lose 100k subs on Twitch? First. Guess what's under this cloud, m'lady? Disappointment. And once again, our nice guy brethren get brutally murdered by Stacy's across the world. Jeez. IDK, what's so sad about the Mars rover dying? I'm gonna die cold and alone too. Difference is, the Mars rover contributed to society. That's probably one of the worst 2019 celebrity deaths, was the rover dying. Its final message to the NASA team was like, my battery is low and it's getting dark, or something like that. That's depressing. That, like, I don't know. That's just a sad existence. I mean, it's almost as sad as the fact that the Curiosity rover sings itself happy birthday every year. So, yeah. Enough facts about the rovers, let's get back to Murdered by Words. Blanket I got for my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. Perfect, so when your girlfriend wakes from a terrifying nightmare, she can look down and realize she's still in it. Let's play Spot Who Has the Biggest Ego in the Room. I'll give you a hint. I've never been so proud of my country. Teen Olympian overslept, lost coat, said fuck on TV, and won US's first gold of 2018. Overslept. That sums up the work ethic of that generation. How many gold medals do you and your cat have? Go knit some cat mittens, Deborah. I'm gonna have to agree. I've never been more proud of my country either. I mean, the dude overslept, came to the event without his coat because he lost it, dropped the F-bomb on TV, and still placed first and got the gold medal. That is, that's pretty good. Millennials are killing chains like Buffalo Wild Wings and Applebee's. Cool. Boomers are killing healthcare and the planet. But that's none of my business. No names, no sources, no evidence to support these statements. Man, you anti-vaxxers are literally the dumbest fucking people I come across. Seriously, the entire science and medical community can show you how and why you are the dumbest fucking people in the world. Baby dies just hours after eating. Don't feed my baby. It'll give them the death autism. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, let's kill thousands of babies because the criminals at the CDC said that vaccines are safe. Sure. Oh, I'm the idiot who believes the entirety of the scientific and medical community. And you're intelligent because you believe in essential oils and Facebook memes that don't require sources, facts, and evidence. Go play with your measles. Oof. You want 15 per hour at McDonald's? I wake up with a dick harder than your job. Very disrespectful, especially when you couldn't even keep a job at McDonald's. Okay, Mom, you didn't have to go that far with it. Just a post. You know it's bad when even your mom calls you out on your crap. People shouldn't have to pimp themselves off to the military to afford college. WTF. They don't? LOL. Actually, almost every teacher I've ever had has suggested joining the military because they'll pay for college. And almost half of my class is either doing it or considering it, but I hope that rock you live under has air conditioning. That is the exact logic that recruiters tried to use to get us to join their branch of service, was that it would pay for our college. It wasn't that we were serving our country. It wasn't that we were putting our lives on the line for the good old USA. It was, hey, we'll pay for your college. That is one of the number one selling points for them because they know that desperate students will go after it. In fact, I know 5 people from my class alone who decided to go to the military, or at least try to, because they didn't really make it past basic training, to get free college. So, yeah, it happens. And it's not a bad thing that the recruiters use this, because it's a good thing that students know that they have this option to afford college by serving their country. The problem is that we have to go into financial ruin for the rest of our lives in order to afford college. I'm gonna cut myself off there from this rant before I go on a 30-minute tangent about how college is basically predatory at this point. So if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, just do some Googling. It's honestly disgusting. Random question. How many virgins do you think we need to sacrifice for Disney to make another traditionally animated film? Probably just you. As brutal as that was, I gotta say I do agree with him. I mean, I'm kind of curious what it's gonna take for Disney to bring out another traditionally animated film. I mean, I know they're expensive and they take a lot of time and they're not as easy to do as CGI, but I mean, come on. Have you guys seen the new Aladdin trailer? Why? Just why? Will Smith, what are you doing? The first Mars colony will be communist, not because NASA is secretly Marxist, but because communism is the only structure that makes sense when your goal is keeping people fed, healthy, and happy. Mars is already communist because there's no food and it's a barren wasteland. What are the vaccination laws in the Netherlands? I'm in the US with a baby, but my eldest daughter is in The Hague. The US is pushing for mandatory vaccinations in several states, and I'm seriously considering moving out. Okay, I know we're supposed to be respectful of everyone's opinion on this page, but with the resurgence of measles in Europe and around the world, the anti-vax movement has become a serious, lethal threat to society and especially our kids. Please, if you are not vaccinating your children, then don't move here. The Dutch are responsible and intelligent people, so they vaccinate their kids 95%. Even though it's not mandatory, you would be compromising the solid herd immunity we've built here and putting in danger every kid under 14 months old and immunodeficient children and people. Please stop with this nonsense. It's not a matter of opinion anymore. It's dangerous. Hey lady, I have a question for you. Do you know why mumps, polio, measles, smallpox, and any other disease we vaccinate hasn't been a problem for nearly 60 to 70 years? It's because we almost entirely annihilated it. But no, instead we brought it back because you guys would rather use crystals, essential oils, and the tips from mommy blogs in order to cure your children from cancer, autism, polio, AIDS, measles, mumps, and any other disease under the sun, including homosexuality in some cases. Holy hell. CNN reports, scared by that new report on climate change, here's what you can do to help. Eat less meat, about 30%. Swap your car or plane ride for a bus or train. Use a smart thermostat in your home. Reminder that 100 corporations are responsible for 71% of global greenhouse gas emissions, and presenting the crisis as a moral failing on the part of the individuals without noting this fact is journalistic malpractice. Age 10. I hate pink in dresses and girly things. Age 20. What was that? Character development. Nope, that would be called successful female socialization in a patriarchal society. Please do not use feminism to shame my interests. I like pink in dresses and art and music and fashion. I also like blue in sports and comics, and I choose not to wear makeup and have had short hair for the past 5 years. I am a person with feminine and masculine interests. I have not been socialized to be more feminine. I have adopted new interests, grown as a person, and learned to embrace both my feminine and masculine sides. If you want to do a feminist reading on this silly ass comic about how I've changed over the past decade, maybe you should look at why I actively avoided things typically viewed as feminine. You're not helping feminism by making me feel like I don't have control over myself. You're not helping feminism by shaming girls who consider themselves more feminine than masculine. Thank you and goodbye. You go, girl. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.